Hey guys, here I am doing this video over again, and I think I've got a better way to do it. And especially because I've done about this build against the hardest AI on Steam, and I go a little more in depth on what exactly I'm doing, I'm going to try to fly through this one. Because there's just a few things you kind of have to know to do this build. And I like it because you can do it against the hardest AI, works really well. And then it's the exact same thing that most everyone does for Hun Wars at every level. So it's really good practice. You can practice against the hardest AI and then do it against human players. And this is for Huns. So Feage hits fetal, and the most important thing is just slam down your farms as soon as you're fetal. He gets his wood upgrade, does his stable, gets his farm upgrade. After you get your farm upgrade, you can just start seeding the farms, because actually, even if it's not done yet, the farms are slower than the upgrade, so they'll have the food even if you start the farm before the upgrade's 100% completed. So after you have your farms down, and this is the biggest thing, I've got these cool like research tabs and stuff up, so hopefully it's a little easier if anyone wants to come through it. But really it's broad strokes, like you just kind of have to get a feeling for, they have like 14, 15 on food, and then now you can take your gold. So it's like 11 farms, 4 on berries. Now you take your gold, now you put up a range, put up a second range and a blacksmith. He elected to put up a tower. I usually always skip the tower. This is a pretty high level game, so he kind of has to throw the tower down. Let's see. You always kind of have 10 to 11 on wood, so that's set. After you have your 14 farms, you're set there. You're just going to have to trust the food's going to line up for you to click castle at 20 minutes 30 seconds. And he throws down the third range at the 18-minute mark. That is one thing I always kind of remember for whatever reason, but again, kind of whenever you have the wood around now. Making archers, you skip fletching and all the upgrades here to get a faster castle click. He got an earlier bloodlines at like 15:30, I think he started it, and later wheelbarrow around the 18-minute mark. 1750, but hey, close enough. He's making a second mining camp now, and then he'll click up castle here at 20 minutes 25 seconds, I think, or 15 seconds. No, it's 25. Oh, you can idle your TC too after you get like to about 750 food or 725, anywhere around there, and just garrison in there. And then he has 800 food to click up and 200 gold. Now the food always lines up for me. It's just tricky to get the gold to line up, so you have to kind of cut archers a little bit. Keep your eye on that. He's gonna start a 4th range about now, but he's busy trying to not die over here. And this is nice too, because someone asked on Reddit about losing villagers. So Emin lost maybe 2 vills over here on his wood line, and he didn't replace them, I think. So he only has 9 on wood right now when most people have 10 or 11. Not that big of a deal. Actually, like in this situation, what's a bigger deal is just trying to do damage with these expo, because Feage just went 2 stable scouts, and he's not going to be up to castle because he spent all those food in the scouts, right? So you're just trying to do as much damage as you can with these guys as soon as possible. That being said, for a high level game, that's what you're trying to do. For a lower level, like 1800 HD or lower, I would say just try to work on like throwing up a TC later and keep making bills. And take the damage you're given, but not try to like totally annihilate them. Like a lot of times you can just go into their wood line and just put them on stand ground and be totally good. But yeah, Feage made 10 bloodline scouts. Or he had 10, so I guess he made 9. And 2 spears, I think. Yeah, 26 expo right now. If I go to military tab, you can see 26 expo. Even threw up the tower and had a sub 20 minute 30-second castle click up time, which is pretty amazing. And if you get the same amount of units out with wheelbarrow and bloodlines and everything and can click up at that time, you're just gonna wreck anyone below 2k HD. Like, this works against so many builds that they do, except like forwards or anything crazy like that. But even if they drush, like you can pretty much do this right after they drush. Just hold off the drush, and if you hold it off well enough, just go back into this. Everything will be a little delayed, but you'll still be able to wreck them. So yeah, good luck on ladder. And if you're curious about how I did this against the hardest AI, you can check out that video. Yep, that's it. Thanks, guys.